if they worth reading. No, I'm just playing. We'll be reading comments throughout the show. Don't forget to send a super chat if you want your comment to stand out, support the channel. We can get new cameras. All right, so I'm gonna let the panel introduce themselves. I am going to start with Tim and go around.
What's up, y'all? My name's Tim. I'm just a regular guy. Know Nikki and like to support what she's up to. Enjoy these conversations. Sometimes I feel lost because you guys kind of have a whole different point of view than I do on most things, but I love being a part of it. So I appreciate you inviting me, Nikki.
No problem. I'm searching, Tim. I'm looking for somebody. I'm trying to balance it out for you.
I saw that, actually.
All right, Stoney.
What up? I'm Stoney. I'm just here to support. Same, just like Tim, I'm here to support Miss Nikki. I like what she doing and just trying to contribute as much as I can. Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate that. Mr. Lee. We can't hear you. You're muted.
I just got off work. Happy to be here. That's all I can say.
No, we appreciate you coming right after work. Spaces.
What's good, everybody? On Spaces. I'm just here to have some conversation.
I'm Amberlyn, and I'm just here to support, just to pass time, really.
All right, passing time, like the conversation, supporting. I love it all. Arctic Black said it's an echo. Y'all hear echo?
Yes, I was gonna tell you that you're echoing. I don't hear the echo from anyone else, just you.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah, I don't even hear. I hear everybody but her.
You don't hear the echo anymore?
Sconey, you say you can't even hear her?
Not anymore, no.
Sconey doesn't even have you picked up, though.
Nope.
Oh.
I can hear you fine with no echo.
That's probably what it was, Sconey. You had me strict playing from somewhere else. Oh, he can't hear me though.
Sconey, drop out and come back in.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he can hear you.
Well, first off, he was just too happy to drop out.
Well, he wants to hear what Miss Nikki's saying.
He started smiling.
He was like, yes, sir. Click.
Can you hear me now, Sconey?
I can.
All right. Oh, somebody just dropped off. No? That's everybody?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So thank everybody for coming once again. Thank you, Arctic Black, for letting us know that, getting that little technical difficulty out the way. Now, anybody in the St. Louis area watching this Sunday at Intertwined Wine Bar, 4710 Virginia Avenue, South City, St. Louis, Missouri. This panel, all of us will be there. Yes, Sconey and Space is coming in town. Live audience show. First 10 people get a love potion drink on me. And we also gonna have some speed dating. So men get out there, ladies get out there. We're gonna have us a good time. It's gonna be from 2 to 4. Doors will open at 1:30. You want to be there prompt because we will be recording live. All right. And with that being said, it's a little taste of what you're gonna get.
Hey, let's be real. Modern dating isn't just broken, it's a crime scene. We've been sold a lie that situationships and hookup culture are enough, but on February 22nd, we are taking a sledgehammer to all of it. Love, lies, legacy. We out here to play games, and we ain't here to give you feel-good fluff. From the trap of modern feminism to why we have a generation of emotional men, we also got 15 minutes of intentional speed dating for you single ladies and men, 8 panelists and 0 filters. St. Louis, Missouri, Intertwined Wine Bar, February 22nd, starting at 2 p.m. I'll see you there.
When women say they don't need a man, I stay away from them because they're mean.
Game over.
I think you muted yourself.
Sorry, y'all. That's it. That's us. Screenshot it. Take a picture of it. We got guest panelists. We got comedian Yolanda Misunderstood in the building. We got Miss Deidre Love. So y'all don't want to miss this. But getting on into the show. Y'all ready?
I don't
Are
see
we
the top of
ready?
Jamel's head. I don't know if it's on purpose. He
It's
might be
his
taking.
best look, though, so that's all right.
That's
Sorry.
funny. All right. So yeah. So we talk a lot about in honor of the show, the month of February, love. I still want to talk about some stuff because I think we still got stuff to figure out. But I did run across this video and it actually didn't seem too bad. And they talking about hyper independence. And I think this could be for anybody. Y'all let me know what you think.
Because I think the question always is like, is the independence empowering or is it keeping you single?
I think I've always been afraid of codependence.
Mm-hmm.
So then, of course, on the other side of the spectrum is you
Yeah.
lean into hyper independence.
And I think it's like one of those things I'm even like struggling with, like financial independence. Because even when you're in a relationship, you kind of maintain financial independence. But at some point, if you do get married, it's like you do lose some independence with that.
The through line for me in all of this is feeling safe in a
Yeah.
relationship. The more safe I feel, the more interdependent I can be.
Mhm.
But I think the independence is protection.
Yes.
And I want to become hyper independent to show that I don't need you. You can't hurt me. You can't leave me in the dust. You can't take away my identity.
All right. So I don't want to focus on so much as the relationship part of that as to more of the hyper independent part of it. Because I think that could apply to man, woman, and regular life. So based off what they describing the hyper independence is, do you think that could hold you back from like opportunities, thriving relationships with just siblings, friends, or whoever? Do you think hyper independence is just unhealthy?
First of all, it's stressful as hell.
Don't do it. I need you not to cuss a lot, please.
Hell, I don't think it's a cuss word, but I think it's very stressful to have to be consciously thinking about the fact of me trying to prove that I don't need anyone for what? I'm a damsel in distress. Okay. Tie my shoes, take them junks off. I don't want to do that. That helps my relationships with other people because I am less stressed. Okay. I have more time to have fun and think, about other things and not be thinking about, oh my God, I got to do this to prove that I can do this myself. We weren't made to do it ourselves. That is crazy. That's just my take on it. It's too stressful.
Okay. Anybody want to go next? Tim?
Sure, I'll follow up on that. I think there's some happy medium, Amber, between damsel in distress and hyper independence. I get what you're saying, and I think it's a hard one for me to say because I think it's great for people to be independent. But if you're so independent that you push people away because you're not going to allow them in because you're just going to be all on your own, that's not a good thing. So I'm not quite sure the definition of hyper independence, but if it means having to do it all on your own and not letting anybody in, that's a problem in my mind.
Why get married to do it all on your own? I don't understand it.
I don't think she was talking about marriage or anything else. I think she's just talking about people.
She brought it up a little bit. She brought up a relationship point in there, but that's the thing. Like, she said, so you can't hurt me. I can do it all on my own. That type of thing. Why?
But I think I took it as she could mean friends, people, because I know people that, and I don't think they try to per se, but it's like a wall built up and they push people away or they don't ask for help.
It's a trauma response.
So, yeah. But some people think that it's healthy because they don't trust and they think they can do it all on their own and do everything.
It's a trauma response and they need to get healed.
I heard that, Amber, and I think you're onto something. If you're so hyper independent that you can't rely on anybody for anything, there's something behind that. Some trauma.
Lots of it.
Mel?
I agree with Amber. I think one of the things that's weird is I don't feel like it almost sounds very masculine in what she's saying. I don't usually hear, now she might be the size of a man, but she definitely is not a man. The first person that talked about doing everything alone.
I thought you were talking about Amber. Sorry, Jim.
No. Absolutely not. But I'm just joking a little bit. But in reality, that's a very masculine response to what you're saying out of today. A lot of times when you think about relationships and she's holding on to opening herself up to new people. She's holding on to opening herself up to new things. And even when you jump out of the relationship space, where does that have when you, even with a friend? I've heard people say I'm too old to make new friends. And it's funny because the people I just met 2 years ago are my closest friends. So I think it's one of those things with the fear of today's world, as much as the different generations. That's definitely not my generation of thinking or your generation of thinking, Tim. I don't even think Sconey's generation of thinking, as well as Nikki and Amberlin's. That's Space's generation, people.
Spaces called you out.
No, didn't call Spaces out. I didn't call Spaces out. I said the generation.
I think when it comes to this, I was just wondering how many men she had to go through to start feeling like this.
They ain't never had no.
Because I'm just wondering, like, in order for you to start feeling like that, you don't start feeling rejection from not being able to find a job just by getting rejected once. You start feeling rejection, you start feeling sorrowful, you start thinking like, man, I might not make it after you done got rejected 10, 11, 12, 20 times.
20 times.
So how many men did she have to go through to start feeling like this? And then on top of that, I can't imagine in any capacity where women get this non-safe protection thing from. I have yet to hear, actually I only heard it one time in my entire life, where a man actually said, if I have a girlfriend and if a perilous situation, some sort of dangerous situation pops off, I'm running away. Only one time in my life, and it's not even a person that I know in real life. It was a video of them talking about it. I have yet to hear a real life actual situation where a woman didn't feel protected, unless it was a situation where he didn't do it. He didn't protect her in the way that she feels protected.
Spaces, I'm gonna jump in just real quick. What I thought you meant by that was emotionally safe too, not just physically. That was how I heard. What I heard wasn't necessary.
Yeah. Emotional safety is definitely totally different from physically being protected.
Well, we have a conundrum.
Yeah.
We have a conundrum here then, because you don't already have sex with him. You open yourself up to him.
How do we know that girl had sex with him? My God. You can't just
be really entertaining that.
Yeah, we are, for the sake of the conversation. Absolutely.
What's up, Scully? What you thinking over there?
I'm an only child, so I'm not protecting myself, but it's just like I grew up by myself. I get along with me very well. I don't have a problem with me, and I don't have trauma. And so for people to say they don't want to depend on anybody, I mean, that's me in a nutshell. Like, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. If I have to pay somebody, I'm gonna pay somebody. Friends, I don't have none. I'm just saying, like, I got associates, I got people. A lot of people have a fear of being used. Me, you can only use me for things that I want to be used. Like,
Yeah.
like people that take advantage of my help. People can say, somebody else can say, hey, they taking advantage of your help. I'm like, that's fine. That's why I'm offering it. I'm offering it because it's available. If it's not available, then I won't offer it. So like I said, and so I don't know exactly what she means, but
Do you think it's just a woman thing?
for some women, and like Spacey said, it usually comes from, y'all use the word trauma. I hate buzzwords. Trauma is usually used in the place of experience, like, because all experience isn't bad. Experience is just experience. You have good experience, you have bad experiences. The sum of all your experiences is it shapes who you are and how you think and how you feel. So I mean, like Spacey said, in agreement with him, sounds like she had some bad experiences, and that shaped her into saying, you know what, I'm just gonna be this type of person. But what I noticed, a lot of people, women, but people, men do it too, but they had this tendency to lie to themselves, say like, I'm not gonna do XYZ, I'm not gonna let nobody, but you don't mean it, because the first dude come around with some sweet nothings, all that fall to the wayside, and you back in the same spaces. No pun intended.
She literally, yeah, because normally when that happens though, like, you trying to talk yourself out of something that you actually really want, but you don't feel like you're gonna get. So therefore you try to set yourself up to not be hurt, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like dudes that say they don't like pretty women.
Well, because they've been hurt by thousands.
You said they say what?
It's dudes that say they don't like pretty women. I don't prefer pretty women.
I say it all the time.
I never said that in my life.
I don't be meaning it, but I say it.
I can understand.
So what, you gonna get some ugly ones and then you gonna get them the confidence and they gonna do the same thing that the pretty women did?
My house too nice to bring an ugly person in here.
Hey, Desiree, thanks for stopping by. Well,
no, it's not. No, sometimes you just, pretty women can take advantage of you so many times, and you just don't care. Shit, fuck it. I babysit now.
you know what I think? I think this. Go ahead, my fault.
I think you froze or delayed or something. What'd you say?
It don't matter. Spaces, go ahead. He don't have nothing important to say.
Whew. All voices are important.
I think a lot of these cases, a lot of these situations where the conversation goes like this, it's a matter of the woman consistently making bad decisions when it comes to relationships and the man that they choose. And then they turn around and go to another woman to validate their feelings because they know a woman isn't going to call them on their trash.
And when she make the bad decisions too.
Facts. Like, and this is when I start asking questions, right? If I was having this conversation with someone back to, face to face, I would ask, okay, what specifically is it that's apparently consistently happening to where you're not feeling safe in the way that you feel that you need to?
Well, since this turned into, I was trying, but I guess since
Spaces, Kurt.
Women.
I'm talking about spaces. That's a good question.
What?
What he said?
What was it?
Mm-hmm.
He made a statement.
They had a lot of bad relationships.
He said he asked the question. Tell her what you asked some spaces again. That's
I would
a bookmark question.
What specifically is consistently happening in your relationships that you keep finding yourself in a situation over and over again to where you don't feel safe? Because I would wager that you're not having sex with these people. I would wager that you're not dating these people.
He definitely
having consistent conversations and going on dates and, you know, spending time with these people. So what consistently is happening to where you don't feel safe? And specifically, what do you define as safe emotionally, physically? What do you define as that?
Spaces. Let me throw this out on that though. What about a person develops a lot of their personality when they're young? So what if you come from an abusive child, an abusive situation when you were a child, and then you don't want to trust anybody? You want to be fiercely independent because your parents did you wrong, and now you don't want to, you know, you can't rely on anybody because your parents let you down. So maybe it hadn't been man after man after man. Maybe it was parent after parent that set a person in a mindset that says, I got to do my own. I can't rely on anybody.
Well, Tim, let me ask you this. So if that stem from childhood and you 38 years old, how long you going to hold on to that?
Amber, thank you. I mean, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's another source of why somebody might be fiercely independent.
Yeah, the victimization is diabolical.
That's why they make
people. I like where
Tim
coming from. Some things happen greatly in your life. Me, when I hear things like that, you was a hoe and you trying to change. There's nothing wrong with that, because you can tell she was a hoe. Because the question that she'll ask you is, after your first date, after you drop that dick off in me, you ain't gonna hurt me, or you gonna call me the boy? Ain't you?
That's what.
No, I might. We gonna see how this turn out.
Man, that's a shallow mindset.
She'll say, "Don't hurt me."
Well, first of all,
I'm really joking, but sometimes we be thinking this further. But these wrong decisions that people do are the things that's hurting them.
Okay, well, let's talk about this, because it's not just females that ask those types of questions after sex has been had.
Go ahead, Aries. Amber.
It's not just females that are insecure or that don't feel safe. Okay, because like men like to act like they all masculine and all hoorah. Okay, because that ain't the case behind closed doors.
You know what? I'm gonna throw y'all a bone right quick, Amber, on that.
And do it right. This is
it's just this.
You gotta put your face. There you go. I would say.
I don't know what this is. Parentheses.
You know I don't be doing this.
Look at Tim. I'm done with him.
He did this.
You're not invited anymore.
See, I like the jazz hands, Tim.
Jazz hands.
Luckily, Amber, you're not the one who gets the invite.
So I
get to say so.
So we saying y'all don't think it is is it or not? Is it a form of protection, or is it just guaranteeing they're gonna end up single? Because I could see how a woman could want to feel. I could see how a woman will want to create a space and make sure she is good and setting herself up so she won't be like left astray. And then you might become hyper independent in that way, as if saying, no, I got it. Because you don't want to depend on nobody else. Or if we talking about relationships, you don't want people throwing things back in your face that they do and all of these sorts of things. So, you want
to be single, period. So
men do that all the time. Well, people, I'm not going to even say men, but people do that all the time in relationships.
Good job.
They do it all the time. I didn't answer the question. And I do this, and I do that, and I do this, and what I did for you, and all this, and I looked out for you, especially when a lot of times nobody even asked for it.
So well, I know that Scony is not going to like this either, but that's also a trauma response.
What? Mine? My response?
No, I realized I didn't answer the question. It's definitely a bad thing. It's definitely a bad thing. That the first question you asked is, hyper independence a bad thing? Is definitely a bad thing, because eventually you become married to it. You get used to living life by yourself. You get used to coming in the house whatever time you want to, or cleaning up whenever you want to, leaving the house whenever you want to, watching TV and all that stuff. So you get used to living life attached to how you live life, and that it gets to a point where, and this is another thing that causes a confusion in relationships. People define, once you get attached to your independence, anything and anyone that comes into your life will be disturbing your peace that you built for yourself. When in reality, if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, then you have to adjust whatever it is that you normally do, because now you're dealing with another person. So it's definitely a bad thing. But sorry to
No, you hit it though.
Go.
And you hear it from women that have been living alone for a certain amount of time, and they'll tell you, I don't think I can have a man in my space. We can get married, but we're gonna need 2 bedrooms. You know what I'm saying?
2 separate houses.
Right, 2 separate houses. I need.
Well, let's just talk about that only child syndrome, because it's just not women. Okay, it's not just women that are hard to live with, that's been single for a long time. It's them only children too that ain't never had to coexist with nobody else.
That's don't know how to share.
Scony?
That's not
I heard what you said. And I thought it was very interesting.
I know. Yeah.
Jamel only child too, and they both had the same response.
But see, the difference is, with my only child thing, I can share what I want to share, and then I don't share nothing that I don't want to share. So with that being said, like in my household, my wife she got the gambit. But what's mine, this right here, don't fuck with that. Please, like, please, just, you know what I'm saying? Like this right here. This me. That over there, that's her. She got the bigger space. It is what it is. Like, you get what you need. See, and I got 3 children, 3 small children, and they raised like only children. They get their own shit that they don't have to share with each other. They can share every now and then I buy a big bag of chips and make them share it in the back seat. That's about as good as it's gonna get for sharing, because everything else is like, you can get your own. You get what you get, you get what you get, you get what you get. And I do that so my middle child don't have middle child syndrome.
He gonna have it anyway.
No, he cool.
I'm talking about you now.
No, he cool.
I don't care, because the middle child syndrome, I don't want to share nothing either. I don't want to share no food. I don't want to share no food. Don't stick your fork over here. And half the time, I don't even want to be bothered.
There you go.
Now that sounds.
Are you suffering from hyper independence?
Right.
No, because I don't want to do nothing by myself anymore. I don't want to do anything by myself. I want to be cuddled, babied, all of that. Nope. Come pick me up. Yeah. No.
She said,
like she want to be a woman. She wants to be a woman.
My shoes off. I was like,
she ready. You say she ready, Scony?
My bad. She don't want to be a woman. She's trying to be a lady.
She's trying to be kept.
Because that's what most women is missing in their lives today. They're not ladies.
Yeah. Hey,
well, you know what? I'm glad that y'all said that and y'all segued into that, because that's going to lead right good into this next video.
I'll take it. Hey, all the hit dogs, don't take your time hollering.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
Evelyn, left fist in the camera. Go ahead.
Where you? Like Black Power?
No. Oh, that was the right hand. I was about to say.
He said left fist in the camera.
All right, y'all. Thanks again. Like I said, everybody, for hanging out with us. And don't forget to share this. We got Al for the first one. Say the truth is, men and women are not equal. The sex revolution since the 1960s prove men and women are not equal.
He right.
Oops,
apples and oranges ain't equal either.
He said again, once we say the truth, then we can start to fix the problem in dating / mating.
So, I'll say this. Let me say this. I watched a documentary It took place in like 1970 or something, like 1960.
My God.
This is an age-old conversation. Like I happen to come across these different TV shows. It's been the same conversation for years and years. So everybody knows that, I don't say everybody knows that, but people know, you know what? I want to say that everybody knows that men and women aren't equal.
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
But some people try to draw parallels for how men and women are.
Well,
But
not
no,
them
everybody
studs.
knows
They
that.
think they men. That's
No,
the
they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Studs,
Ask,
no, they
ask them to
women.
pay that $10 at the name.
them
to get in the
old
club.
school studs.
They ain't gonna pay. They ain't gonna pay to get in the club.
Not
They
the
gonna be like,
baby
"I'm gonna want
studs,
that
not the new form studs. I'm talking about them old bull daggers. What are you talking about? They
bitch."
think
The ones
they
that be
men.
musty.
No, they just dress like that, but they know they women. Now, I don't want to get into that. So I
They
want to
was
go
getting
ahead
monthly
and
reminders and hot flashes.
What they
They know
know?
what they is.
They
Time
know
to
what
take a
they
bath.
are, but
Time to take a bath.
Nikki, I know you want to move on, but let me say one quick thing on that. If men and women aren't equal, what percentage of the man vote do you want?
what percentage of the what?
The man vote. If I get a full vote and we're not equal as men and women, what percentage of my vote do you want?
I don't mind if we in a
75%?
household and you my man, you doing the vote.
Okay,
That don't
so I get
bother me.
100% of the vote. That's cool.
You talking about in like elections and stuff?
That's what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is we might not be equal physically, but as people, we're equal. If you don't think a woman is equal to a man, then tell me, why did she get the vote 100% for
I
the
don't know
man?
why I wish
That
I
would be
had like
fine.
cricket
Give
sound
the women
effects. Why
half a
y'all
vote. I'd be good with that. Give women half a vote.
I mean, I don't.
them motherfuckers probably
We
don't
talked
need
about
man
this
vote.
last week, though, Tim. We said women are equal and they hold their own value in their own separate roles.
That's
Well,
not
first
what
of all,
that
they
gentleman
probably
said, and
don't
that's
need.
not what I was just hearing.
Women
I said
probably
men and
don't
women
need
are
a
not.
vote because we are so.
Oh, you was
Well,
replying to the comment.
Well, and the other comments. Men and women are equal. They're not
Listen,
physically equal.
men
They're not
listen,
other
see,
things equal, but as people, they're equal. Is that okay? Is
we
that
are
hard to
not-
get?
We're not equal.
I understand
Okay.
what you're saying.
People getting
But
caught up in who's better. Like when we say the equal, as in no one's better than the other. Women aren't better than men. Men are we're equal. The bullshit with that conversation. Excuse me for cussing, but the BS with this conversation
I got
is
Stony hot.
it's like saying the same way men can't have children. We know we're not equal. Equal is equal. If we equal, men can bear children.
And have periods.
And exactly. And it ain't so we are not equal. We men and women are women. Now
Well,
you
that's
want to
fine.
get in
I
the
get it.
weeds with who's better and this and that, y'all can have that.
No, it's not. But as
Damn, who
You
muted
muted
you?
Tim. Tim, your
Tim,
phone.
hit the
He
mute
muted
button.
himself.
Tim, you hit the mute button.
I don't think he did that.
nope,
Tim.
sorry, I was going off.
Start
I'll
it
leave
over.
it go because you're trying to move on, Nikki. But I get that 100%, Scony. We're not equal like every aspect of ourselves, but as people, we have equal value. Would you
You're talking
agree?
about humanity.
I get you with, and I understand what you're saying.
That's all. All right.
Two things can be true at the same time.
100%.
Yeah.
Unless the two people want to argue about the bullshit.
All right. All right. Thank y'all, everybody. So that was cool. I like that. So we gonna, because that actually right before y'all got into the equal rights and stuff like that, I was gonna bring up a video because somebody has said something really good. Scony has said that Amber is becoming a lady, not a woman, a lady. So I want y'all to let me know if you think this is a lady. You might have seen this before. This video a little longer, but it's good.
So why do you still have your balloon unpopped? Well, I just wanted to hear what he had to say. I didn't want to come for you so hard, my man. I mean,
Appreciate
trying to give you a chance.
Appreciate that.
I understand, but so is he someone that's your type?
Okay.
And see, here's the thing. It's not about just look at you and be like, no, because I've experienced people that evolve, you know, you grow into things, you know, and that's a good thing, right? So that's why I'm just at least trying to hear where your mind is at.
Correct.
And if it speaks the volumes of the appearance, then it's like, that's not going to change, right? And he doesn't have any desire to change or evolve from that. So that's why I was trying to just at least hear you out, you know? Yeah, I mean, people change their hair all the time. You change your clothes every day.
Right.
So I'm trying to.
Before we get into questions, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, and I like her mindset too. She's a pretty cool person.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I've been working on it.
Glad to see it. So do you guys have any questions for one another then?
I guess I ain't her type though. She said, right?
Is that going to be a pop for you then? If she
It ain't. I ain't popping.
If he's saying he's not my type, then that means he's going to stay the same.
No.
Because then what I said didn't matter, right? Because then it tells me, okay, if you don't like how I am right now, I don't plan on.
Oh, no. I understand what you're saying. But yeah,
Yeah.
clothes could be changed. Hair could be changed. All of that. Yeah, if that's just what it is for you.
Well, that's why I have my balloon, because clothes and hair is not the only thing for
Right.
me, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to see where your mind is. So I'm going to let you ask the question because you are the initiator, and I'll follow that.
Okay. So what does your initial first date look like with a man?
My initial first date is asking him where he wants to bring me. And daytime, is he a planner? So I will know kind of where he's at and what he has in store and what type of life I would be walking into. So my initial first date would be up to the man. I would not want to be the one planning that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wasn't saying like plan like what type of stuff would you like to do on the first date? As far as are you into?
I want to do what he wants to do.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm there to learn him,
Yeah.
and I'm there to know him.
But he got to learn you too, though.
And he'll learn me when I walk into his world.
Okay. Goddamn. Okay.
But walk into my world first. I'm not providing a world for you. So
Not at all.
my world really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters to the extent of what have I cultivated?
Yeah.
Have I nurtured my world? Where can my world take him, right? When I enter his world. So that's why I won't present the preconceived notion of what I want to do, because he might show me something new. And now I just limited myself
Yeah.
to what I'm already exposed to, and I never gave him a chance to step me into his world. So
Damn. Okay. Can we bring her up here or what?
I don't want to talk to them.
All right, everybody. So you seen that, you heard that. So my question is that true feminine energy, or is she setting herself up to settle for whatever a man throws at her?
I want to go first.
Go ahead.
That's an explosion of feminine energy. When he thought he was out, she pulled him back in. When he thought he lost, she proved to him she won. She didn't raise her voice. She never interrupted him talking when he talked. As she talked, you can look at how he was standing, how he was jittery and he was nervous. And you can see he was nervous, but she was able to talk to him and he straightened up. Like a man that would lead her wherever he had to go came out of nowhere. He went from like oh man, I don't even know if I can. Oh, and he changed everything instantly. He blinked his eyes and grew. And he knew he didn't want to talk to nobody else on that panel. I don't want to talk to them people. Bring her up. Yeah, she was a 1,000. I grew up in church. They talked about women like that in the Bible. How you use your feminine ways to speak to a man. Not only did she speak power over him, but the power that he might have, he was ready to bring it out for her. Because she hit him with the all-purpose. I want to do what you want to do. What? We ain't never heard that. Ain't that was what she told the prince on Coming to America.
I like what you like.
What?
Yep.
Talking a big dog.
See y'all later.
Woof.
Yep.
I ain't never seen that one.
Yeah.
She cold.
I like
But
what he like. I want to do what he
believe-
want to do.
But I also believe she saw something in him, which is what sometimes we get hurt, because I hear women talk about what a man could be. You know what I'm saying? Like he could be, But you know, women be like, I ain't going off that no more. You gotta have it all now. No, she spoke life into that man. And just like I was telling my sister Amber last night, until we get married, that's when our blessings really fall. That's when God really started blessing men. But that's one of them women. She gonna get that man blessed. He can rule the world with her. That's my take. I'm sorry.
That was it.
So you decided to get on her and preach tonight. You sit
No,
down.
I did not.
Sit down.
Spaces.
I always beware of the person that's saying exactly what I want to hear. I think when it comes to, I saw this clip before and I reacted in the same way that, you know, you would imagine that a man would, like, just like Arctic Black before the question, he said he likes everything about this chick. And when it comes to stuff like that, I'm just wary. It's like, I don't want you if the girl in the video is like the girl in Coming to America, then I'm Prince of King. I don't want you to be a yes woman. I want you to have your personality. To me, it was a bad thing that I understand. I want you to be a part of my plan, but I also want you to have a certain personality to be able to say that, to tell me about some things that you like. I don't want you to be jumping on one leg and barking like a dog for 40 years. Just like Shorty was in Coming to America too. Like, no, I want you to have a personality. I want to have a conversation with you because just off the strength of that, all we're going to do is go out and eat and not be able to say, not have any type of conversation. And I'm real big on conversation. I like talking. So if your whole world is revolved around me, then what can I know about? I know myself. I want to know you. And then on top of that, I think just like Arctic said, I think she a psychopath. I think she crazy.
But she said, just a little rebuttal, not a lot. But she said, as you bring me into your world, you're going to get to know my world. She said it. And I think that's the conversation that you're talking about.
And she crazy.
Well, I was gonna say, as far as spaces, I thought it was good. I wouldn't say that it made me lose my train of thought when Jamel
Can I jump in, Nikki?
Yeah, go
My
ahead.
train of thought's running fast. I agree with spaces. To me, I think I hadn't seen that clip before, but I think that setup, it's some kind of a dating game where you get together with other people and say yes or no. And I would have walked away from her in a heartbeat, man. She scared the shit out of me. The heck out of me. That fast talking that, all I want to do is what you want to do. And then if I like what you want to do, I'll let you into my world. The heck with that. I mean, he was just trying to find out what she liked and she wouldn't give him that. I wasn't impressed at all. I was impressed. She was cute, but man, she scared me. I would have walked away.
Like for instance, what if you genuinely don't like breakfast, but the plan that I have is for us to go to breakfast? I want you to be able to enjoy yourself too.
Who cares that I don't like breakfast? I like food.
Well, she said that. So she said that.
But I wouldn't know that.
Right.
It ain't relevant.
She said that she wanted to learn him because she was going to be in her world. And like Jamel said, I believe that, because I don't think, back to what Spaces said, because you said that you want her to be able to have a conversation and hold like she was mindless. She seemed pretty smart to me. So she don't strike me as the person that wouldn't be able to hold an intelligent, good conversation.
But Nikki, why wasn't it clear that he was just trying to get some idea of what she liked? I mean,
I know, but she was
not smart. But she didn't want to give him any idea.
She was trying to go past the surface.
That's
what she was
psychology.
Tim, he was he was lost like a deer in headlights, and he was looking to land somewhere. So like, hey, well, tell me something about yourself. And she threw it right back in his lap. That's what you witnessed. But at the same time, like, call me different, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm into seduction. So that's my type right there. Cause listen, if I can't woo you, I ain't for you anyway. So
And that's why I want to side with Tim, where she scares me because she knew exactly what to say.
I fly airplanes. I ain't scared of shit. That's a
Well,
challenge to me.
I shouldn't use the word scare, but
I know
she
what you
would
mean,
be
but I'm
the
saying it
I'd
could
stay
proverbial.
be.
away from her.
She
She
would be the
said that
proverbial
she
red
had
flag.
learned. She said she was working on her mindset. So therefore, since y'all want to talk about experiences, she's had certain types of experiences to where what made her had to look at herself. And so therefore, she is no longer who she used to be. So she's trying out some other shit
I didn't get that.
to
But
get her a man.
I think she
I
said
didn't
that
get
early
that.
on, and maybe I missed it and glossed over for the end of it, but I don't know.
Because you
She
was
still
looking
scared
at what
me.
she was cute.
Her
That's
whole
why you
over the
pissed.
top.
Are you retired, Tim?
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
retired. I work
You
my
From
ass
retired
off.
women.
too.
You retired out the dating scene,
From
Tim.
yeah, from dating.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
But
Had to
if
clean that up for
but
Tim.
if you
He's like,
take it
I ain't
back to when
retired.
you first started dating your wife, what type of
Woo!
guy were you dating wise?
Oh man, I don't
You
even.
know, she
If she came on like that, we would not be married today. I'll tell you that.
I think she
I,
probably was exactly that way, just it wasn't verbal.
you know what I
And
think? I
Tim's
think
wife is
she
actually beautiful.
Cause you probably approached her, I'm sure, and you said, "Hey, can I take you out?" And back in your day, you ain't finna tell me that women told you where to take them. Correct me if
that's
I'm
not the
wrong.
that's not what he was saying though, and that's not what
No,
I'm
but that's
saying.
what she said.
No, it's
But that's the problem though. I
Why is it a problem?
this is
Because he
a
said it.
this is the beginning
Women
of
like for
the
men to
conversation.
plan stuff and plan
That's
dates and plan.
hold on. That's not what the situation is here. The situation is he asked her some things that he likes or what something that she likes so he can get an idea of what to plan. He didn't
And
ask her to
her
plan anything.
response
And
was,
I'm not gonna tell.
I
Yeah,
want to
I'm not
see
gonna
where
tell
you
you.
at.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. That's just like saying what type of man you like. When I give you a blueprint,
To
so that
because he's
manipulate
trying to
men.
figure out. I'm sorry, but because he's trying to figure out if he wants to go out with her. Give me
But
some
but
idea of what you
No,
want.
because
but
if you do that,
if you
you giving to me, you giving people a chance. Now I'm not saying not say where you don't want to eat and all that. I get what she was doing because she was on a dating show. This is like a quick vetting thing. It ain't like, they met out here and they doing this. This is a quick vetting thing. So
This is a question that you do when you're quickly vetting people. This is a question that you ask.
I
What are
know,
some
but
things
she
you
was
like to
trying
do?
based off of because you got to remember the context. Based off of how he looked, she needed to understand more. She needed to see if he had a dusty mindset to match the dusty clothes.
So no
So
need
he
to
That's
was
what
no
she
can
need
was
ask
to
doing.
start him off with a cheat
what
sheet. It was her point.
Right. So
Well,
he
I'm
could
not about to
start
give you a cheat
trending.
sheet.
Dusty.
I didn't think he was
so
dusty. I just thought he was
what
maybe
you guys are
childlike.
saying is she can ask questions about him, but he can't ask questions
I'm
about
saying
her.
he came
It
on that
wasn't
dating
even
show
about
dressed
asking
like
any
that.
questions. It
To
was
me,
But
that's
about
that's what he
dusty.
did though.
exactly. But again,
Because he's not a man of
Why can't
substance. So he needed some
Not yet.
so
she
no
needed to
question.
connect some dots.
Question spaces.
What's up, Beans?
The last time you took a chick out for a date, right? First date. Did you ask her where she wanted to go?
I ask all kinds of questions. I don't me asking her that question isn't me thinking that I'm going to take her where she wants to be. I already know where I'm going to do, but I'm asking for conversation purposes and to get to know her in the same way that I expect her to ask questions to get to know me. This is a 50-50. This is a speed dating thing. We just met. We're both trying to get to know each other. So why can't I ask? So I can't ask. Okay. So
No,
that's what
it's
y'all
not
saying.
about
Don't
what you
ask no
can. It's not
questions.
about what you can or can't do, right? That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying, what I am saying though is this: two people trying to figure each other out. Why do we need a cheat sheet? Let's just go. I'm gonna show you me. You gonna show me yours. So I give you a perfect example, right? A lot of women today talk about they can't go on coffee dates. First, I ain't going on a coffee date, right? So I'm the type of dude that'll take you on a coffee date. Not because I'm a coffee date nigga, but I want to see your reaction to this coffee date. Because if you respond with you really took me on, you ain't even for me. You see what I'm saying? But if we talk about it, Yeah, if I ask you what you saying, you say, "Well, I ain't in a coffee dates." Like you, that's it. We ain't.
Check this out. Go ahead. My fault.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The whole idea behind what's going on right in the video. If he would have said when he said, "What are some things you like to do?" and she said basically whatever you like, just like the girl in Coming to America. If he said, no, she said, "I'm trying to come into your world. I'm trying to get to know you. I already have a plan. I'm just asking you because I'm curious."
I got
it's
you.
just
That's,
that simple. Why can't he ask a curious question? I think that's what.
Once again, she did not say he couldn't ask that. She responded with what, and it's my interpretation of. I'm not trying to give you a cheat sheet. Listen, I want to see what you would come up with. The same way. That's the flip of what I just said. I want to see as a man. I want to see your response to what I come up with. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm not one to just give you all the answers. It's easy to tell everybody this is how I am. If you don't do this, don't do this, don't. And then they like, I don't like women that smoke anything, weed, cigarettes, none of that, right? So if a woman asks me what type of woman you like, I ain't finna say I don't like women that smoke, because guess what you would do? Oh shit, let me hide my cigarettes. I can't smoke around
Or
him.
you'll just go ahead and call it quits before the things even get started.
And
exactly.
that's okay too.
Then she'd
So
say,
again,
"All right, well, I
don't
smoke."
have
So
to. I don't need you to lie to me. Is what I'm saying. I don't ask people to lie to me. And way you ask people to lie to you is by telling them everything you expect. Then they come with everything you expect, even though it's not what they really want to do or who they really are. And again, that's not my way. Is not for everybody. That's my way, and that's how I'm looking at what her response is being similar to how I am with. Let me just see who you is. Just be yourself. Don't worry about what I'm thinking. Just be you and let me respond to you versus me giving you some things. Cause again, I like a man to bring me flowers and he show up with flowers, but he ain't even a flower type of nigga, so it's not gonna last. He gonna bring flowers once.
Yep.
Then she's gonna start disliking him because he ain't bringing them no more. Cause you representing yourself as something that I like when you're not what I like.
Yeah, that's
But
why
you
I
know
said
what
I'm
I
not gonna
like, so
give
you
you.
know how to lie to
Yeah,
me.
But
that's why I said I'm not gonna give
living,
you no blueprint. I need
Right.
you to do it on your own. Like I'm
Do
not
you
gonna help
just
you
do
connect
you?
the
Come on with
dots.
something. Show me
Yeah.
something. Show me
But
what
so,
you got.
Stoney,
Because if I tell you that this is what I like, you're going to conform to that, but it's not going to stay. So then I'm going to be pissed off because I met your PR person and you could have just been yourself.
how about
so
this
just
one?
don't just
Amber,
don't
and
ask
Spaces,
questions.
Hold on.
Spaces.
Come on,
How
Tim.
about this? She says, "I like a man who brings me flowers. I'm not a kind of man who brings me flowers." So I say, "All right, well, we're not right for each other." Is that a possibility?
Yeah,
No,
Walk off.
Now we
that
know something
works.
about her.
That
I buy
works.
high
Yeah.
heels. I don't buy flowers.
Well, buy high heels and flowers because I said I like flowers, fool.
I don't care what
Well,
you said.
if
I told you what I buy.
if he says, "Where do you want to go?" and she says, "I want to go to the most expensive restaurant in town," he's like, "Shit, I ain't got no money, so we're not really right for each other." That's a good
But she
thing.
said whatever
If she
you
says, "I'm a
like.
flower woman," he says, "I'm not a flower man. I'll see you later. This isn't a good dating game." That's fine.
Right.
At least he has some information.
That's cool being upfront and personal, but that's just like dating app shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put what they like, and then you a match, and then you find out the other things that you don't like. Like you not how you look on the picture, all that kind of crazy shit.
Tony,
So
I
it's
gotta
just
admit,
You know,
that it's a world I don't know shit about. So you're probably right.
me neither.
you know who she reminded
You know
me
a lot
of.
about coffee shop dating for a man with a wife and 2 kids.
Huh?
What'd you say, Jamel?
One of the things that when she was talking, what I heard was a lot of times when I talk to my friends and I talk to women now, they'll say things like, "I'm tired of being the one that plans things. I would like a man that plans things."
Exactly.
And I think it was a way for her, like for example, a brother like Spaces, young man I respect. I'm pretty sure when he takes a woman out, he take her to a nice place, which I believe on their first date, if you actually let that man lead, you can realize a lot of things and realize, oh, I can feel safe with him. I'm
So you gotta
definitely
spend money for me to feel
No,
safe.
and you
no,
know what
no.
else, Jamel? She said that was that we keep skipping over. when she said, "Why I want to know what you want to do. You might show me something new. I might miss out on something. Just keep doing what I want to do." I thought that was thoughtful. I
think that's the issue with this whole conversation, because we're living under the assumption that he's going to do what she wants to do because she answered the question.
No.
That's what this whole thing is about. You're saying I'm not going to give hold on. Y'all saying I'm not going to give you the blueprint. If you think he's going to live off, if you're not going to give him the blueprint, that's because you think he's going to live off of the blueprint. That's not what this is. You can answer the question and I can still do what it is that I'm going to do.
Two things can be true at the same time, Spaces.
100%.
Everything you saying, keep it in the box. I'm just adding to the box. Just like, how can I ask you what you want for your surprise birthday party? What you want at your surprise birthday party, Spaces?
Midgets. I need midgets.
You see
You know what? You have
if I ask you that, it's no longer a surprise party, right?
But again, you're living under the assumption that you're going to give me what it is that I tell you is the answer. I tell you what I want, but that doesn't. You don't have to give me what it is.
If I told you what I want, I'm definitely going to live under the assumption that
here's the thing, Spaces. If I throw you a surprise party, bro, you either gonna love it or you not gonna like it. One of the two, or in between, whatever, right? But to do it, I have to do it of my own will, not trying to figure you out by asking you what you want, and then we just show up, and then it's like, man, that was an awesome party, bro. Y'all did that. I don't know how you figured. Which one is more memorable? Somebody that can do something that you enjoy, that you like, without you having any input on it. You see what I'm saying? That's how the women that most of the women I deal with, deal with it. Like that's
Nikki, do me a favor. Bring up this last comment. I think this.
I'm gonna read comments. I'm gonna read the comments.
While she's hold on, because it was for Jamel, and I just find it.
Get to it once y'all.
So funny.
I just want to know when Jamel's birthday is.
I'm an Aries, April 17th.
All right, perfect. Look for your front door.
No, so to respond to Scony, you can throw me a surprise party, right? And you said I could love it or I could hate it. You can ask me questions though to increase the possibilities of me enjoying myself. What if you don't ask questions about anything that I don't like?
Right.
Hold on a second. You ask me a question on what I like, or you don't ask me a question on what I like, and you do whatever it is that you think I like, and I end up hating it. Or you can ask me a question and then based off of that, be like, all right, he want to go to this particular restaurant. Okay, these restaurants are the types of restaurant that he likes. So we're not going to go to that restaurant. We're going to go to this one instead. I'm just living off this. You don't have to do exactly what it is that I say. And that's what I'm saying. We're not, the way I viewed what she was saying was, I don't want to, like I was saying, I don't want to give you the blueprint on what it is that I like. You don't, even if you answer the question, that doesn't mean that I'm going to do what it is that you're talking about that you like.
And when she said that, I lit up. That's
she said, I'm not letting you into my world.
When she said that, I lit up. I'm like, okay, say less.
Okay, so when we go out, I'm not asking you nothing.
No, she didn't say I wasn't letting you in my world. She said that I'm not providing the world for you, so my world
man provides the world. Yeah.
By not answering the question, she was basically saying, I'm not letting you into my world.
That's not
his world is good. Her plan, because her plan, the way she thinking about it, is because two worlds supposed to mesh. She's supposed to mesh into his world, and if we talking about trying to do things correctly to build, I mean, as long as it's a healthy, logical man, then you follow his lead and make his vision for the family and everything better, or to be that support.
That's crazy. Because
you got to remember
this way or that way.
In the story of a relationship, Spaces, you always the superhero.
Right.
Spaces, regardless of what you think,
the date should end, and you with her telling her friends all about what you did. The superhero, as Jamil just said.
You the superhero though.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is, you saving her as she saves you.
Literally, like women, we love when we just walk into some shit like my man planned this for me, and guess what? It could very well not be shit that we like, but the fact that you thought about doing something for me, I'm gonna like it. That's just what it is. Period. And I ain't gonna never complain about shit else.
But did he ask you questions on what you do and don't like?
No.
Cap.
But wait.
Cap. Why you lying on here?
But Spaces.
So he don't know what you do and don't like. You just going along with it.
Okay. After Jamel go, after
you don't know everything. You don't know everything about your spouse or your person that you with, right? It's the fact that you thought about something that they might like.
Yeah, I mean she's gonna enjoy herself with me regardless because she's with me.
All
But
I
Amber,
said.
these are two people.
That's
Amber,
all I needed you to say, bro.
All I said.
Spaces, what you say? Say it again.
She's gonna enjoy herself with me regardless because she's with me.
There we go.
That's all I'm saying.
That's the whole
period.
thing.
That's all. It's about.
This is just about answering a simple question.
Spaces just dropped the mic.
All right.
You don't, but you don't really need the question. You want the question. You want the answer.
But if
No, we don't
you
need
feed
no
her, all you
answers.
got to do is let her talk.
All right, we're gonna move right on along. So the consensus is she's amazing, correct?
I thought she was dope.
I thought it was beautiful.
We need.
I don't think everybody. I don't think all women. That's actually kind of some type of weird. If she lives up to that, let me preface that. That's a superpower because I don't think a lot of women can do that or agree to that, even if they want to. It's so hard the way
they call it submissive.
Yeah, it's hard.
Did you hear Nikki?
What?
It's so hard.
I would say a couple things.
Did I say that out loud?
What they call it, Amber?
Did I say that out loud? No, but we here to be real though. We here to make it better. We trying to get better together. But with that being said, we can go from that extreme or we can go to another extreme.
Super quick.
Go
She just
ahead.
reminds me
After
of
you,
Lynn
nobody
Whitfield.
else say nothing, huh?
She just reminds me of Lynn Whitfield's character in The Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Bro, you
and also on the same Pop the Balloon show, there was another girl that was sounding like the perfect woman to the man that she was on the show for. Come to find out she was the polar opposite. So I personally would go on a date with her just to see what she's talking about. But I would definitely proceed with caution. I'm done.
All right. Well, we're gonna move right on along. Thank you everybody again hanging out with us in here. Don't forget you can support the channel if you want to. Those super chats are activated. We have Arctic Black. He said, nah, Spaces, I need a businesswoman. No personality required. I need a machine. Now that's gonna set Tim off. Input, output, baby. I don't know what that is. That's a man thing, I guess. Getting your woman to do things you know she doesn't want to do is among the greatest feelings on earth.
Thank you.
And Mr. Beans came through. TYSF Cooper Steak says, so she's in therapy.
Yep.
And then he says again, she seemed challenging enough for a chance. What do IMO mean?
In my opinion.
My God.
Hey, I ain't know either.
I don't know.
That's your generation.
I don't know. I say they gonna go on a date, but he wears a body cam for his protection.
Facts. Lynn Whitfield and Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Hush.
I don't buy flowers, but I will lie.
And
I don't buy flowers, but I will lie and buy flowers to get vagina.
Thank you. That was to Jamel because Jamel said he don't buy flowers, he buy heels.
Yeah.
Spaces wants to. He don't buy heels for anybody. Spaces wants to read her master thesis.
Yeah.
What that brain looking like? What's your personality like?
You want to know that right off the bat when you meet her on the street before you give her the number?
Can I have a conversation? No, girl, stop.
I just want to know what
Black
the
America
10% was.
5974. Amber, I'm gonna mute you. Black America 5974. I hate when men act like they don't or haven't did any and everything to get coochas.
Thank you. Munchy munch.
Much.
But I mean, everything we do is to get coochie.
To get the coochie.
Even getting married.
That's why we don't trust y'all niggas.
Nah,
You even get married for that, just like women get married to be taken care of and provided for.
If you marry somebody just to get some coochie, you are low.
You fooling
They
yourself.
gonna get for that's one of the benefits of being married, girl. All right.
Once you get married, you don't get it that much.
In honor of Amber,
them 7 little
here we go.
coochies you get after you get married.
Mutual, y'all is on one tonight.
Don't nobody know what we saying.
You said it's a
Stop
conversation.
doing what they, used to do when they finally get the female that they want.
I don't think women pay attention to just how much they disrespect their nigga. Because if they paid attention to just how much they disrespect their man, they would understand why he different. You done called him out of his name. You didn't emasculate him. You didn't embarrass him in front of his people. Fuck no, I ain't about to treat you the same way. I ain't the same nigga after that. So if you ain't the same woman that presented herself peaceful and submissive and pleasurable, then how the hell can I be the same man? Every time we get to talking, you want to talk down on a nigga. Every time I try to do something, you want to tear a nigga down. You want to talk down and treat me like shit. No, I'm not about to motherfucking run to your rescue. Bitch, drown. Bitch better find a float and figure it out. Because you drown me every time you talk down on me. Every time you disrespect me. Every time you raise your voice. Every time you embarrass me in public. You drown me. So guess what it is? Bitch, drown. Figure it out your fucking self. That's why we be like that.
Always the case though. Just saying like it don't.
I just said women don't know how much they disrespect their nigga. So you probably didn't know. That's why it's not always the case, because you didn't know. Because you don't care that much.
Every woman is not disrespectful. Every relationship is different depending on the person.
Every woman ain't disrespectful.
You got some real soft ass females out here letting a nigga run over them. You got some females that are real submissive.
Are you one of those? Fell right into that motherfucker. You be disrespecting. You ain't a soft ass female. You ain't gonna let a nigga run over you. You gonna talk your shit, right? Just like you talking it right now. You don't know how much you disrespected that man. That's why he acting like that.
I'm trying to tell you guys at this point. Like, it's just the fact that I've learned something, and I owe it to myself as a real one to each one teach one. And I've made it so affordable that, it's $20. And
Hey, bro, I agree.
Now, that's a wild card. I don't have a question for that. I just thought y'all might want to talk about it.
He be on point.
I definitely agree, because it goes both ways. Like, you can't talk to me like I'm some little girl and expect for me to keep on wanting to open my legs. That don't work. So no.
I think that's what he was talking about, Amber.
Girl,
he talking about you being disrespectful. You talking about him.
He talking about why he is not the same nigga that he was before. Because you didn't disrespected him, you didn't talk down to him. So why would he be the same person when
That's
you
not
don't
what
present
you just
yourself
said,
the same way?
What you just say?
It's the same thing, Nikki.
So
I said
that's what I'm saying. You saying you channeling his energy because you feel the same way he do. Is that what you're saying?
You can't expect for me to be the same woman.
Right, but we talking about the men.
Girl, so
see how they always go back to the women. See how they do? They don't even try to. He just said that.
No, what I said was I totally agree. Did you miss that?
Yeah, you agree because you feel that way as a woman towards men.
How can, first of all,
we trying to help the men.
Girl, you didn't say that. You said you didn't have, you was a wild card. You didn't have no question. You didn't have nothing. So now all of a sudden in your brain, you trying to help the men. They don't need help.
Thank you, Amber.
The women need help.
That's what he talking about, but you just said, never mind.
I said I agree. You cannot expect the same person if you done changed and now you treating them like shit and you're not the same man. Well, bitch, because X, Y, and Z.
Thank you, Amber.
Yes,
I'll jump
I
in.
agree.
I agreed 100% with what he had to say. And it goes both ways.
No, you agreed,
If a woman's talking shit on a man.
Wait a minute. No. You agree?
Yeah, with Amber.
No, with the video.
Yes, I agree with the video.
God
And
damn it.
Amber agrees with the video. She's just saying it goes both ways.
See?
If somebody's going to come around and talk shit on you, you don't have to stand for that. Isn't that what the point of that video was? That somehow, I don't know. I mean, I like that guy. He was on fire. I don't know who
thought you
that
would have
was.
thought he was a misogynist
No.
a-hole.
He's saying that
Hate
he's
women.
saying
I
that,
thought
that
that
he's
was what you
getting
was
torn
gonna
down
say.
by his woman. So fuck that. Excuse me. So screw you. But
Yeah,
I think
Tim,
Amber
let it
was saying
out.
the same thing, but she's saying it goes both ways.
Let it
If
out,
a
Tim.
woman's getting torn down by her man, that ain't right either.
Tim said, I ain't going for that shit now.
I don't know. You know, he not going for it, but I'm just saying, like me, I've learned a lot of lessons in life. Like it's crazy. So I definitely understood every single thing he said. And women don't know how to be submissive in spite of.
In spite of what?
Whatever.
That's not a thing.
It is a thing.
Not whatever.
In spite of the emotions.
The emotions, yeah. Everybody get upset. This happens, woo, woo, da, 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 but you're still supposed to be in charge of keeping the peace.
Scony?
I don't know what was going on outside of a whole bunch of bombs. That was like the ghetto preacher. I don't know.
Scotty said he don't know.
I don't get disrespected. Like I can't relate.
He just talking about the video.
The video, yeah. I'm.
Like, do you agree though? Like, do you agree with the guy? Like, the women, you know, be like, "Oh, you not the same person, or you changed, or this or that, or whatever." And basically, he's just like, you know, I'm not the same person because of X, Y, and Z. Like, you don't understand how much you've disrespected me because nobody has ever told you.
Yeah, that's wild. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't relate. I'm just being honest. I don't relate. You relate, Spaces?
To what he was saying in the video?
Yeah, you been disrespected. You felt disrespected. Somebody changed, or you changed, or because you was disrespected.
As it pertains to the video, I think if a woman gets to the point where she's disrespecting in the way that he described in the video, then she already viewed him as somebody that she can walk over. So I don't think it changed. It would just, if she starts getting legitimately disrespectful in the way that he was talking about, then it would just be more of the same. Because I don't think a woman will disrespect a man and then see that she because you know they don't jump back and ever think that they're wrong about stuff. I don't think she'll disrespect a man, jump back and be like, "Oh, that was disrespectful. I'm sorry. Better behavior in the future." She's just going to keep doing it more and more and more and more.
Right.
Keep it going to the next level until it gets to the point where it's just blatant, and then the whole situation blows up. Maybe he'll finally retaliate and stand up for himself.
The man said, "Bitch, drown."
Right.
He said, "I don't care. I'm not sending a raft out for you. Drown."
That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
I heard disrespect. I heard every other word that was burn.
Oh yeah,
like it was,
yeah. He does
like
go crazy with that.
He was like a preacher, and then on the hill, that's how that's what I was hearing. It's just
his buzzers.
I'm used to him because he come.
I know Dirty Money podcast. I don't watch it though, but I know who he is.
Yeah, that's how his podcast popped off with those.
Well, I agree that most women, I'm not going to say most. I'm going to say depending on the disrespect, a lot of women don't know they're being disrespectful. But it also continues on with the man considered disrespect.
They also don't know how to shut up.
I don't know what I just did to my screen. Why I got so.
Who don't know how to shut up, man?
Women. They always got to have a say so or put their little 2 cents in. And
I guess you know what you're talking about.
I guess so too, Tim. Because you used to be, just meek and mild. And see, now you just starting to say crazy ass shit. So now I got to come back.
Yeah, shit.
So now I feel like I got to stand up for myself when it comes to you.
Tim, like I be out here hella right.
Oh, shit.
So go ahead, Jamel.
I don't know how Sunday finna go.
I was just saying this.
I was
when I was raised in church, and I was green in a lot of things. And in my early years, I put up with certain things of disrespect, but it changed me. And when it changed me, I could never go back. And that's why I say I agree. Because like he said, once you start hitting a certain level of disrespect, it was a lot of things that I said I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? And I ended up doing it. But I was pushed to doing it. And I had to stand behind decisions I made. But I didn't care.
Jamel, you play chess?
Yeah, I play a little bit.
He don't play shit.
Yeah.
Hey, all I care about is if he know how to play. I don't care if he good or bad.
I play a little bit. But I just say this. In becoming a man, you have to realize what you is gonna deal with, what you ain't. Now I'm at a point at 45, I know what I ain't gonna deal with. And it's power in it.
I knew in my mid-20s, Jay. So like I brought up chess to say this. I'm always watching the board. So I'm always watching the lady, her. I'm watching her. I'm watching everything. I'm seeing shit move, and I'm seeing I'm a castle, and I'm a dip.
See how you castle? I was
can't.
trusting. And then when you earn, we can't trust. I was deeply trusting.
I can trust.
But that's, you know what? I'm so sick of this. So I've been trying to stick up and trying to figure men out and trying to figure out, like,
why would you do that?
Where did we go wrong? We started this channel. I want to defend men. I want to actually listen to men, study them, and I hear, but I also hear what a lot of these men want, and I'm out here in the world, but these men, just like y'all say, certain women don't qualify for what they want.
Men don't qualify.
95% of these men out here don't qualify for the submissive woman that they're asking for the leadership, and half of them don't even know how to lead. Like, we gotta address that. I ain't finna keep acting like that's not a thing, because it's a lot of emotional, and see, emotional men, they should show up different.
I was just about to say that.
It show up different, and it show up toxic, and it's just different.
I only did that because such and such. Well, first of all, learn how to communicate, because that's not effective.
So,
well, who's the emotional man on this podcast?
We don't know. We talking about
period.
What I'm saying is,
you always be making stuff so personal.
I did not.
You know what? If you want to be emotional, Jamel, then go ahead.
On this podcast, you're hearing the options from not emotional men. You hearing it from regular men.
No, she said.
I don't know that. I don't actually know that.
She said, as she's been out in the world, she's been listening to men. She started this channel. See, you heard what you wanted to hear, and this is the shit we talking about.
Oh,
well, this is what I heard.
That part.
This is what I heard.
What you heard,
I
Tim?
come Sunday and I break down crying. I'm in deep shit.
You sure
not
will,
cry, Tim.
because you gonna go to the bathroom with that shit.
Why you gonna cry, Tim?
I don't know, because I'm an emotional guy. Come on.
Are you?
I'm sensitive.
Oh, hell no.
That's what my daddy told me. My daddy told me all men are sensitive.
Amber already hurt my feelings.
But like I
already
said,
hurt my
you
feelings
are,
a
but
few
it
times
show up
tonight.
so toxic and so different. So I just need emotional stability. I need that because I'm willing to do my part and work hard in these dating streets. But I ain't finna pretend like it's gonna just be because you a man and you got a penis. I give zero F's about that. And most men think because they got a penis between their legs that they earn those rights. And they do not. And most of them are weak and emotional.
My God.
And nags. They act like women. And that's probably why sometimes women find themselves operating in masculine energy because they dealing with a female.
Well,
Well,
that's her
first of all,
fault.
they chose it.
That's her fault. I think when it comes to the conversation about
Spaces, when is anything y'all fault? Tell me something bad about a man.
That's her fault.
Because you said
No, I want you to tell me something bad
because
about a man.
she's dealing with sensitive men or whatever it is. That means she's choosing to be with him.
Well, at first she thought it was cute.
When it comes to femininity and submissiveness, I think just like, you know, a man being a protector and provider, and I hate using that phrase because it's so overused, but if it's in you, it's in you, regardless of wherever you go, regardless of
But
wherever
that's not you could be a protector and a provider and still be emotional and like a woman.
If it's in you, it's in you, regardless.
You know what I mean? Like you can, like y'all keep saying two things could be true at once. You can be a good provider, you can be a good protector, physically or whatever, but you also could be a nag and act like a little bee.
So you're saying if he makes you feel safe in the terms of, especially in terms of what we were talking about in the first conversation, he's providing for you.
Safety. I'm saying because
but we're talking about protection. Hold on, because you
provide.
said you weren't going to interrupt.
I'm sorry.
She's not gonna never get.
First of all, I did good. We got
her emotions
because
make her interrupt because she's just a little brown girl.
I told you. I told you in the beginning that was a lie. You didn't listen.
I only did it once.
Spaces, go ahead. But Nikki, I want to say you didn't jump on me one time, and I appreciate that.
That's really who she was talking about, not the rest of us. Go ahead.
That's only because you ain't talked that much, Tim. Don't give it that much.
Yes, he did. He been talking a lot of shit.
That's not true. Me and Tim talk all the time, and I don't cut him off.
I would hope that the man that a woman is choosing to deal with is the man that is not the sensitive man that women apparently keep coming across as it pertains to the video that we were talking about. We're talking about the first video, the woman that kept clearly having the same instances, same situations with different men. So if you keep running into sensitive men, all of the men ain't sensitive. I would hope that you're not dealing with the man that's so sensitive to the point where he's acting like a little woman.
We ain't talking about just men you deal with; they all around you.
Sensitivity is a natural, is a human emotion. It's just a question of how sensitive you are. That's a part of being human.
We're not talking about you use sensitive. We're not talking about like sensitive. I know people. That's nothing.
That's
wrong.
what we've been saying.
I'm talking about men
yeah.
that exudes feminine behavior, feminine qualities. When it comes to how they handle their emotions, maybe like when they upset or dealing with stuff,
they may not have emotional maturity.
Yeah, that's like a woman.
Yeah, but it's not sensitive though. It's not sensitive or like it.
Question for the ladies. How long do y'all think it takes to get to know a man?
Oh, a year or more.
I think you will never, ever.
You don't never get to know nobody all the way, but I'm just saying that we talking about.
I mean, the core, just the core, the thing.
Depends on how much time y'all spending together.
Well, I don't think that either. I believe that you will get to know him once he feels safe enough to open up.
But you won't know that.
How long do you think that would take?
It depends on the woman.
And you gotta, and I understand we guessing, but just on average, if you had to break down, if you was in the dating space, if y'all both of y'all was back in the dating space and you was talking to a guy, how long do you think it would take before you could say,
Who is
I
both
think
of
I
y'all?
know
What you
this guy?
say?
It's only 2 women here.
I think I'm gonna give it
I want to
a
answer.
whole pregnancy about 9 months.
So 9 months, what you say, Nikki?
I still say depend on, because you could know somebody 9 months and not spend that kind of time with them. I still think it's how much and what kind of time y'all spend together, because it could definitely
Hell, if
accelerate.
you ain't spending no time
So
together in 9
so
months,
so
That
is
could
it
that
safe?
could depending
Is
on.
it safe to say both of y'all are saying it takes quite some time?
No, I'm not.
You're not
I'm
saying so it
saying
doesn't take quite some time.
no.
it does.
That's not what
It
I said.
does.
Okay, Amber, that's not what I said. I said I didn't put those 9 months, 2 years time frame on it, because I feel, first of all, you're going to continuously be learning people, because people should always be evolving and changing. You're going to learn, and you're talking about the core, people core change. I'm saying I don't think, I used to think that, but now I think that depending on how much time. So if you
This question ain't that hard.
person, say it 2 months go
I
by,
ain't think so.
and
It's
you
not.
start,
It's not.
I ain't think so.
I need
It's
you to
not that
focus.
difficult.
Need some water. This question ain't that hard.
First
It's
of
not that
all,
deep.
Nikki is proving Space's point.
no, when
And
it's
the
easy,
girl
y'all
did not
making me
answer
lose the
that
train of thought.
question.
Now I promised
That's
y'all
a
I
lot
was
of
gonna be
people
nice,
just
and
said
y'all
answer
taking
and not
advantage of it.
It's
you
taking
got a
so
lot of people
long,
in
Nikki.
I don't care.
It's
Go get you some
See, that's
water.
But
why.
Amber, second of all, why is
That's why
Scooty
I
bringing
operate
up?
the way I operate.
Go get
I'm
some
Why is
waiting
water.
Scooty
Nikki.
bringing
Y'all
up
don't
this shit when
respect
we're
it.
just
And
about
now
done?
you made me forget what I was finna say.
Ain't
Like
nobody
I
make you bring
said,
that. You is thirsty. Go get you some water. You ain't
I
got
am
no
gonna give you
oranges or
more than
nothing.
some water.
Okay.
Man, I'm an
Well,
old man. I got to get
your
some
answer's
rest.
on pause, but I'm gonna go to part 2 of what I was getting
No,
at.
my answer ain't on no pause.
Well, you say you forgot.
No, I ain't forgot. I'm muting their asses. So look. No, what I was saying is, say you with somebody every day, stuck in a warehouse or whatever, stuck in a room with them 2 months, you together every day, all the time, dating, talking in the parks, all of this. I think you could learn a lot about a person if you with them like that. But if
so
you
you
take
gotta
those
be
same
stuck.
2 months, if you take those same 2 months and you only then went on 3 dates, then no.
It's gonna take longer. So, okay. With all that being said, the point of me asking is this: like, do you think it's a good thing? Because and this is set up for Sunday. Do you think, as women, do you think it's a good idea to have sex with someone before you know them? Like you saying, in the 2 months, in
No.
Amberlin's 9 months.
No.
You said you don't think it's okay to have sex with them and
Not
within
even.
the
Oh,
9
does
months.
it make sense?
Well, if
Does
we're
that
gonna
make
talk about
sense?
hormonal balance, nobody care about the sense that it makes.
So once again, on the topic for Sunday, how to break the curses, you got to do shit that makes sense. Because if you're gonna continue to do shit that don't
Whew.
make sense, you're gonna get shit that don't make sense.
Right.
Excuse
A
my language.
bar. Whew.
I'm just
Oh, I
saying,
see.
cause it just boils down to that's the issue. You act. Nikki wanted to
It
know what's
is.
the problem. The problem is people get together and figure each other out, and then realize what the fuck are we doing? And I don't want to do this no more because we
Right.
shouldn't have never been doing this shit in the first place.
Yeah, because they created a emotional soul time
What
now.
she said, hookup culture.
Yeah.
That's what we talking about. So I
Yeah.
mean, it don't take a lot. That's the blueprint. If you really gonna sit back and say, as a woman, because we're gonna start with the women. If you're gonna sit back and say, look, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna just talk to guys. And if they wanna run off because they horny and they wanna fuck, and I do too, as a woman, she does too, but she's saying, but I don't want to that bad because I don't want to jump in another relationship and out in another and another. I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna just watch these niggas.
Yeah. And they
And
walked
oh,
off too
look. Oh,
quickly.
you can't stop fucking your ex. Okay, cool. I'm out. Next guy, and then when she figures out, I done learned this guy. He cool. He this. He that. He's a good guy. He's focused on what I got focused on. Now they can enter a relationship. They know what
Yep.
they dealing with. Now, when the bullshit comes, cause it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's gonna be minute. Like I said, that's why I said getting to the core, getting to learn the core of a person.
Yeah.
Not completely knowing them, just the core, the shit that you care about as a woman. Cause I want to have kids. Is this a dude that seems like he taking care of his kids? Is it you gotta have core values. When the guy matches her core values and the girl matches his core values and you get together, the rest of the shit, because this is why me and my wife work. It's the core shit. Cause she got some shit to get on my nerves. But it ain't worth getting a divorce. It just get on my nerves. But the core shit, we Gucci.
Yep.
And that's how it worked out. We knew
that is how it worked too.
Yeah, we knew each other for 5 years. Not dating for 5 years. Knew each other. Cool. Homies. The homie. Not having no sex.
Yep.
And that was on her. that wasn't on me. That was on her. So, and again,
we got similar stories. I know mine for 10 years.
and
no sex at all.
And that's the only way it's gonna work out. Because other than that, you just throwing some shit at the wall and seeing if it's gonna stick. Because if we, all of us, everybody on this panel, we all got friends, associates, whatever. When you look at the ones that got divorced, baby daddies, baby mamas, whatever, what's the common denominator? They met a motherfucker, they was kicking it, had kids or didn't have kids, whatever, and then it was just like, man, I don't really feeling this no more. But that's ass backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Tony,
it's like, what you got, Tim?
Say some of this shit for Sunday, all right?
Yeah. We gonna get
You're
on
on fire,
out.
buddy. I'm hearing it, but
yeah, we gonna get on this out. Like Tim said, Sunday we gonna be here. If you're in the St. Louis area, you watching. Doors open at 1:30. Love, Lies, and Legacy. We're gonna be in the building, Intertwined Wine Bar. You can check my socials for the information. I'm gonna go over some of these comments, highlight some of the people because we appreciate you for hanging out with us. Artie Black said, dude is channeling his last 7 male ancestors.
Damn.
Desiree, she says he was on point. D. Brown says submissive. Artie Black says, I like how Amber and Nikki argues at 0.75 times speed. Chilling. Oh, that was a response. TYSF Cooper Stakes says that's hunted.
Cooper Stokes.
Black America said it doesn't go both ways. Women don't die or get killed if they disrespect someone. Well, these days they do, man. But I get what you're saying. Pointing out the video, Tim, is dialogue. I think that was what Tim was saying. He didn't get it. Yep, women changed because they wear a different mask. Who said that? Oh, D. Brown, I'm sorry. Arctic Black, Sconey's right, though. The soundboard was too much. It turns into a cacophony after a while. Is that what, did I say that right? Arctic Black say, I'm only sensitive at everything else is black and leathery.
Lord, yeah.
In my mind.
He was saying that when y'all were arguing at 0.75 speed.
Gosh.
I don't even know what that means.
Slower
because y'all argue like this. Y'all slow down y'all's speech. That's what he means.
I mean, Amber, what you saying?
No, I don't think that's true.
Is that's wild.
Oh, good point, Stoney. Black America, I'm not hanging out with the woman for 2 months and that's it.
Hey, Black America, I ain't say you had to. I told you that's on
her. Artie Black saying 10 years compatibility will be reduced to sharing QR codes. Whoop-de-whoop, let's go. I lost all hope. D Brown, Scony, good point, but a lot of women say they're not used to a guy attentive or into versus they always pick the guy who's wrong or not right for them.
Hey, you gonna get what you get. Hey, you gonna get what you keep getting.
Sounds like you got pressured in that. I'm not sure what it means. Cacophony. Oh,
Cacophony.
He's sounding the word out for me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It sounds fitting.
All right,
Whatever
y'all. Well,
it
we like
may.
to thank y'all for hanging out with us.
He sounded that bitch out. That's wild.
Everybody shout out your channels or events or anything that going up. Let them know where you're going to be.
What's good, everybody? I am Spaces. I'm 1/3 of the KNoWKi podcast. We go live every Sunday at 2:00. We might not be. I'm figuring out how we're going to go live this Sunday because I'm going to be in St. Louis with Amber, Jamel, Tim, Scony, everybody on this panel. So we're figuring that out. But yeah, this is a great conversation tonight. A little different than normal. I like this. This one was a good one.
Yeah, I'm Scony, and this is my channel. And but nah, I'm just another brown boy on a brown girl channel. Like I said, I'm just here to support everybody. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Mel.
Jamel Lee. My next show is March 28th. It'll be at Intertwine. We just doing a nice little comedy event. And just be on the lookout. It will be my YouTube channel will be Jamel Lee. It's gonna have some skits coming. Also some bites of my comedy, as well as by the end of the year, it's gonna be a 30-minute special coming out. So be on the lookout for that. I will be here I can't wait for this weekend. Scony Space to be in town. I'm kicking it with them, so we're gonna probably light the city up.
Yeah.
Yep, Amberlyn.
You muted.
Yeah, I really don't have anything to say. I'm Amberlyn. I am the founder of the Amberish Band. I do not have a date that we will be singing, but I sing karaoke everywhere, all the time.
She'll start for real.
I'm your favorite Uncle Timmy. And
I love
following Amber and Nikki wherever they sing karaoke because they are two of the best. And I'm just no white man trying to figure out all you black folk.
Hey, I like that. That's a t-shirt right there.
Have you been working on that?
We got to brand that.
Hey, that's a good one. I like that one.
I love
You've been working on Never Not All.
I just came up with it. That was off the top of my head.
I was off.
Wait till Sunday. I'll come up with some shit.
Tim been at the cookout for a while now. He fam. He been fam.
We're gonna have a good year, Tim.
We are. All right, everybody. I love y'all. Thank y'all. I'm your favorite Auntie Nikki. Like I said, tune in. Go live. We going live. I'm gonna drop the link. So look out for that post. We're gonna stream the live audience show. And if you're here, like I said, we're gonna have some speed dating going on. We're not gonna do that live. We're gonna let people have some privacy. Do they whoop-de-whoop-whoop. But it's gonna be fun. So with that being said, I'm just another brown girl in America trying to make common sense out of this not so common world. Bye.
Y'all looking